What do you think of when you hear the term West Nashville? It's a big area with no settled geographic boundaries, but it does include evolving and growing neighborhoods like Sylvan Park, the Nations, Cherokee Park, White Bridge, even parts of Belmead. Rory Johnston caught up with the Metro Councilwoman from the area who says her district is embracing new things while still clinging to tradition.
We all know Nashville is growing, but it's also evolving.
I guess I just expected for everything to be the same, but things change. Things have absolutely changed.
Earlier this week, I stopped in for lunch at a place where change is not on the menu, Wendell Smith's in West Nashville. A place where enjoying comfort food is a shared experience among neighbors, friends, and family. It's hard to find a seat in the crowded dining room with customers who appreciate consistency. From an eatery that first opened here in 1952.
I think we all want those places, those iconic places that have just been a staple. It's that comforting, whether or not you're in there every week or even once a month anymore.
The visit raised an important question. Who would know best about changes happening in West Nashville?
It's always bustling. It's always something going on here.
Always something.
I found some answers from Metro Council member Brenda Gadd, who's represented the 24th District here for 3 years. She told me one of her biggest responsibilities is to make sure the growth in this area is strategic and not just about the almighty dollar.
I would say it's being very intentional with what we select for change. When we talk about one of the main things that a council member has somewhat control over is a zoning change. And so being very, very intentional to not accept something unless the community has a lot of buy-in, or if the change is one that's truly going to make an improvement.
Improvements aren't always tied to something new. It's also about preserving the past. Councilwoman Gadd mentioned another spot that hits close to home for so many longtime neighbors, the Belmead Theater, and the ongoing effort to protect its legacy.
What we've been working with the property owner is to create historic landmark protection for that spire and for the marquee aspect of that building. That doesn't prevent them from developing the building in ways that they can grow and still do what they need to for their family to thrive, for the building owners.
She talked about preserving memories.
I've had so many folks talk about what first movies they saw there, whether that was Star Wars or something else that folks have lifted up.
While also finding ways to grow and welcome more people who want to plant roots here in Music City.
While we always are pushed to want more and more spaces for people to live and be in, it's also making sure that our spaces that people do currently live in feel like they can recognize it as home.
Home, a feeling that comes from fond memories, a warm hug, or a plate filled with comfort food.
But it is someplace where folks, when they've been out of town or maybe they don't live here, they grew up near Wendell's, they live elsewhere now, they come in because it's a part of home.
Listening to your voice in West Nashville, Rory Johnston, News Channel 5.
And we would like to thank Wendell Smith and Councilwoman Gadd for their time this week. If you have questions that you would like to ask or concerns that you want to share, no matter where you are, just reach out to us. You can shoot us an email by scanning that QR code on your screen. Be sure, please, to include your name and where you live.